Hi, in this video we have a very famous geometric question that is about isosceles triangle with the apex angle of 20 degrees. Usually this question is used to tease the students at the 6th or 7th grades after they study the topic of congruent triangles and also similar triangles. So we have isosceles triangle ABC, AB is equal AC. This angle is 20 degrees. We draw a line BD such that this angle is 20 degrees. We draw a line CE such that this angle is 30 degrees. The question is, what is the angle EDB? This red one. All right, so maybe spend 10 to 20 minutes, try to solve this exercise, and after that, come back and see the solution. Actually, there are many different solutions. Hopefully, you will find one of them, or you will come back and see what I will show you. Let us start. Okay, so we have the triangle here. Just by looking at this exercise, we already can obtain certain information. For example, this is an isosceles triangle. It means AB is equal AC, and that means these two angles B and C, they are equal. So if the apex is 20 degrees and these two are equal, each of them will be 80 degrees because 80 times 2 is 160 plus 20 is 180. Okay, that is the first conclusion. Because this angle B is 80 degrees, okay, and right now we know that here is 20 degrees, so this one will be 60 degrees. Okay. This is also 80 degrees and this is 30, so that means this part ECB is going to be 50 degrees. So this is 50. This B angle is 80. 50 plus 80 is 130. That means this angle will also be 50 degrees. So EBC, this triangle, is an isosceles triangle. That means EB is equal CB. Okay, this is what I have written here. All right, so now in order to solve the exercise, we are going to select point F on the side AC such that BF is equal to BC. Because BF is equal to BC, FBC is going to be an isosceles triangle, and obviously, since this one is already 80 degrees, this angle will also be 80 degrees. 80, 80, so this angle will be 20 degrees. Okay. So this is 20 degrees. This is also 20 degrees. And we know that the total is 80. So this angle will be 40 degrees. Okay. So this angle is 40 degrees. And we know that here we have 80. Therefore, this angle will also be 40 degrees. So let's see what I have written here. BF is equal to BC. That is okay. This is an isosceles. That is 80 and that is 20. Which means these two angles are going to be 40 degrees. And based on this, we can conclude that BF is equal to DF. So actually, this triangle is also an isosceles triangle. We said that BE is equal to BC. Also, we ourselves we selected that BF should be equal to BC. Therefore, BE is also equal to BF. So this one and this one, they are equal. Total angle is 80 degrees. This part is 20 degrees. This angle EBF is going to be 60 degrees. So here the triangle EBF, it is an isosceles triangle because we have shown that BE is equal to BF, but also the angle in between them is 60 degrees. That means EBF is going to be an equilateral triangle. So this triangle is an equilateral, which means all the angles are going to be 60 degrees. Very important information. BF is equal to DF, we have already shown it, but we said that this is an equilateral. EF is also equal to BF. Therefore, we can say that DF is equal to EF. Okay, so this triangle is going to be also an isosceles triangle. Everything become isosceles now in this exercise. Okay, so now everything is actually very simple. We know that this is 80, this is 60. So EFD, this angle is going to be 180 minus 60 minus 80, which is 40 degrees. So this angle is 40 degrees, is the apex angle of this isosceles triangle. EDF. Therefore, we can immediately conclude that this whole angle will be 180 minus 40, this one, which becomes 140 divided by 2. So EDF is 140 divided by 2, which becomes 70 degrees. So this total angle is 70 degrees. But we know that this little part is 40 degrees, therefore EDB will become 30 degrees, and that means alpha is 30 degrees. So this is actually one solution, which is very straightforward. We had to only select one point on one side, and then everything will reveal itself. Okay, so we also have other solutions for this exercise, many different solutions actually. Here I will give you some hint if you want to try it yourself. For example, you can show that EBD, this triangle, is similar to EAC because this angle for both of them are 20 degrees, and you can show the ratio of BE to BD will be equal to AE to AC, and therefore these two triangles will be similar, and from there you can conclude that this angle is equal to this angle, it becomes 30 degrees. Alternatively, you can actually introduce new lines. For example, here we said that this angle will be 60 because total is 80 minus 20 is 60. We are going to make this blue line CF such that this angle is also 60 degrees. We continue this because this is 60 and this is 60. This will be an equilateral. You can show also this top one is an equilateral. And after that, try to show EDG is congruent to EDF. And if you show that, that means these two angles are equal because total of them is 60. Half of it will be 30 degrees. This is another solution. There are actually several more solutions that you can show uh, the angle alpha is equal to 30 degrees. All right, so this is end of the video. Let's see what we have learned. In geometry questions, sometimes you need to introduce new lines, new points, circles maybe. So after introducing these new lines or shape, you have to gather more information from the problem and put them together and basically solve the exercise. All right, so see you next time. Bye.